What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I am Joe. I'm a full-time reseller who sells mostly on eBay, some Mercari, and we are going sourcing today. Let's go. First stop is a Goodwill. We are kind of on the nicer side of town, so let's see if we can find anything good. The first thing that catches my eye is this Onkyo DVD receiver. They want $8 for it, and it should be a good flip. Right next to that was a teak CD player. It cost $20 and it has already sold for $85 plus ship. I've never found one of these in the wild, but I've seen others pick these up. It's a new wave oven. Let's see what they want for it. Oh, $100. Not picking that up. These little GE door alarms are like $5 bills sitting on the shelf, so I couldn't leave them behind. Those couple of things is all I picked up at this store, but not a bad first stop. Next stop is this pawn shop, which is what I prefer to source from. One of the perks about shopping at the pawn shop is that they only take things of value, so you won't be having to look through, things that just aren't going to be worth reselling. The trick to the pawn shop is finding the things that they have undervalued, underpriced, or have been marked down over time. The things that have hit the clearance shelf. All these things are things that I look out for. I always walk through the tool side of the store first. It's easiest to find profits over here in my experience. I always look out for high-end brands because they seem to hold their value better. This Snap-on impact wrench is a perfect example. It'll come with a battery, but it's just a little too expensive at $200, so I leave it behind. Just across from that is this Festool planer. This is a great brand to look out for, but they have it priced in line with eBay, so there's no money to be made. Onto the electronics side, this is just the DVD player, but Denon is a good brand to look out for. Obviously the DVD player won't be worth a whole lot though. The shelves are a little bare at this store, but before I leave I always take a couple of minutes to scan some DVDs. The first thing that catches my eye is this PBS baseball box set. Box sets at this store cost $2 and it should sell for between $20 and $30. It can definitely be worth scanning anything that's brand new and sealed. This Battlestar Galactica will sell for about the same as the baseball box set. This Lost Season 4 box set is worth a little less, but since I've already scanned it, I'll take it home for $6 or $8 profit. Okay, that store had some really good stuff, but they priced it at a point where there wasn't any meat on the bone on most of it. I did buy the 3 box sets of DVDs. They were $2 a piece, and we should be looking at over $50 in profit between them, so really not too bad. My next stop is another pawn shop. This one is in downtown Charleston. They get a lot of foot traffic more than anything, so they don't always have the best inventory, but sometimes it's possible to find good stuff. Some tools can be scary to test, but if you're not sure, just ask the guys at the shop. They'll be happy to show you how it works. They want to make that sale, and that's what they're there for. This Leicester heat gun is a great example. It's big and scary, but it's no different than a hairdryer. Nothing but an off and on switch. This is the kind of thing I like looking for at the pawn shop. It's a Greenlee wire tracer. It's not likely that somebody's going to walk in this shop and buy it, so I'm going to watch the price go down. Most corporate pawn shops will mark their inventory down over time just to try to keep things moving and promote sales. So I'll watch that Greenlee wire tracer over the next few months and see if it gets down to a price that makes sense for me. I walked out of there with just this, an empty hand. Let's see, this is Habitat for Humanity. I honestly don't even know if there's a store here, but we're gonna see. I've never been here. And it looks like it is a store. I wish I could find enough inventory at thrift stores to make ends meet because the profit margin is much better than the pawn shop, but it is difficult for me to find big chunks of profit at thrift stores. And this Habitat for Humanity restore is even more hit or miss than the usual Goodwill. Complete book sets have done well for me, as have baseball gloves, but none were worth taking home today. This little small business time clock thing looks like it could be a good buy, but there's no price on it, so we will have to find out. There's a lot of construction going on here, but I did buy the receipt printer. It cost me $8, and we should be able to flip it for around a $50 or $60 bill. Goodwill at the beach. If I sold more clothes and shoes, I'd probably do a little better at thrift stores, but I don't, so I come check out the board games. Sealed board games can be good. This one only costs $1.99, so there's a little money to be made. Just the board game. Okay, now the pawn shop at the beach. This will probably be my last store today, and I've got a good relationship with the manager here, so usually I can find some good deals. Let's see what happens. I love reselling hand tools because they can have a lot of value for the right brands. These are SK, Snap-on, and Mac. They're a little too expensive, but worth looking out for. Every now and then I'm able to buy these from the pawn shop, but you definitely won't be finding $5 combo players. These ones are nearly $100, so they'll be keeping those. A little too expensive, but Marantz is a great brand to look out for as well. Okay, finally a good find. This orange box caught my eye because it was made in Fullerton, California. That caused me to look it up, and it turns out that it's a pretty good deal. I also found this Matco compression tester kit. Matco is a great brand to look out for. They originally wanted $130 for this kit, which is about what it's worth, but it ended up going on clearance for $30. I just want to show you all the difference in quality. Check out the price on this DeWalt, $50. This Makita, $60. Another Makita, $50. A DeWalt at $40. And then here's another Festool like we saw earlier. Check the price out on this little palm sander, $300. I'm thinking I'm gonna make an offer on these also. There is nothing used on eBay for this Klein ratchet, but they are selling brand new in the $280 range. So I think there's some meat on the bone there. It looks like it's in really good shape. And then this SK hex bit socket set looks like it's in the plastic, so it would be brand new. And brand new one sold for $180, so I'm thinking that might be a pretty fair deal also. All right, these look like pretty fair prices. I think I'm gonna get this for $25, $5 a piece on these. I gotta scan a few more, but looking like it's a pretty fair deal. Okay, so that was a great way to end the day. I did end up buying this Klein ratchet for $75. I'll probably price it around $180, so about $90 in profit there. I got this boring jig kit for, oh, what did I pay, $70? I think I paid $70 on that one, and that should sell for around $200, so about $100 in profit there. The Matco compression kit, paid $30. That one will sell for about $130, so probably $80 profit there. And then I got that stack of video games, and there's $50 or $60 in profit there. So just at this one stop, we should see $300 to $400 in profit. And for the day, we should see $500 or $600 in profit. So really a solid day overall. We didn't hit too many stores, but when everything sells through, the payday should be nice. Thanks for watching. Bye.